Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, this company reached out to me and they asked me to see if I could do a review on their product, and I agreed to it. My conditions were is that I could say anything that I want to about the product to make sure that the consumer, whoever gets this product, will be getting a decent product. So I saw online that they sell this thing for about 40 bucks. They have a single and a dual hot plate. Basically, that's what it is. And it's supposed to be good enough for you to fry. It says actually on the side of the box somewhere here that you are capable of stew, fry, boil, and etc. So it's got a bunch of variety of temperature ranges, and it has a protection against overheating. It has a heating indication light, and it's supposed to be easy to clean. So it does operate on a USA power scale, so it does operate on a 120 volt on 60 hertz as generating 1,200 watts. So it's very light. It's only 3.5 pounds, and I believe it is. It's very, very light. That's the model number on the top, I assume, HP 102T15, and nothing really much. So, and that's their email if you want to get in contact with them as to getting the product. They did provide me with an Amazon link, so I will provide that link to you guys if you guys are interested. I haven't even looked at it, so I don't even know what to expect. So I'm going to open the box right now, and we're going to see what it looks like inside. And let's see here. So inside you have literally just a device, a very simple design. It's probably going to be lighter than what it really is because it's with the whole box here. So that's what it looks like underneath. It comes with two styrofoam pieces of protection. And again, it just states, let me just get it out of the plastic here. So, it's actually pretty well, it's very nice. The material here, it's a bit fingerprint sensitive. I can feel it already. It's already attracting the oils from my finger, as you can see there. The material is very smooth, kind of a matte kind of finish. The product here basically just tells you that if it's the first use, you may notice smell, smoke, and I'm gonna check it out. Proper burn in cycle for about 15 minutes to get rid of any kind of coating residue, which is understandable. If you buy any kind of stove, brand new stove, you will get the same kind of effect. Also, even if you have the dish pans underneath your electric stove, it also has that kind of effect. So on the front here, you have a very simple dial. It goes clockwise, and it goes up to level 5. I'm not exactly sure what level 5 means, but I'm going to test it out. And let's see what the instruction booklet says here. So this is the instruction booklet, very simple, and basically just telling you what the purchase is for. So I've got a couple of things here that I'm going to try to test out. One is I've got kind of a bad pan here. So this thing, I got it from Home Depot quite a while ago. As you can see, it's black there. So I'm going to test this only because I'm not exactly sure what the product is going to be like. So I'm going to use this kind of a bad condition pot. It's very simple. There's nothing underneath. It's not even, I wouldn't even call this a clad design. It's very cheap. And I'm going to try it on this thing. And then I have some leftover food from yesterday, which is just some ground beef, and I'm gonna see if I can heat this up. So I'm gonna plug this in, I'm gonna get it going, and I'm gonna pause it here, and then you're gonna see if this thing is capable of boiling the water. So I just plugged this in, and as you can see here, literally immediately, this thing heats up. It's very quick. I'm shocked by the amount of heat. This is actually faster than my stove that I use at my home. So this is a very good thing here. And as you can see, it lights up, so you can actually see that it is ready to go. So this thing should work right away. I'm not. So from my understanding, this piece here, the heating piece, is about 7 inches, a little under 7 inches. It does have a smell. It smells almost as though you're smelling like a ceramic being heated. The surrounding part of the device, it is getting a little warm here. It's not really getting warm there. I don't really feel it. Just here is the main part where I feel the heat coming from. And the other thing that I wanted to mention is that the plug, I won't unplug it now, but it is only 2-prong. I was kind of hoping that it would be a 3-prong design, only because it is a heating device and it is for cooking, and you don't know exactly how long this thing will be or how long you'll be cooking for. So it would be safer to have a 3-prong plug. But like I said, it's a 2-prong. But it is heating up. I do feel the heat coming through the water. Let me go get a temperature thermometer and see how hot the water actually gets, so that way you guys can get a better feel. As I get that, I will let it continue to boil and we'll see how it goes from there. Okay, so I got my thermometer here, and it's only been boiling for a few minutes. And I can see already, I don't know if you can see that or not, but the bubbles are already forming at the bottom. Though steam is starting to come up. I'm not sure if the camera is capable of catching that, but it is coming up already. Currently, the room temperature, it is quite hot. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but it's a little bit over 80 degrees in my home. So I'm going to plug this in right now, and you can see it climbing. So it's already at 100. Well, even going further than that. So it's at about 120 degrees, going even further than that. So about 130 degrees. So at the level 5 setting, it is capable of hitting closer to 140 degrees. So it is capable of heating up very good. So if the heat transfer to the bottom of the pot is at 140, then definitely you can use this to fry your steaks or whatever. I'm going to lower the temperature now. Obviously, it's going to continue to boil. I mean, it's already at the temperature of boiling. So I'm going to lower the heat and try to heat up my food from yesterday, see if it'll work. And basically check these temperature dials here. So as I lowered it, I don't know if you saw that or not, but the heating element turned off. So let's assume that the heating element also down there has turned off. So, and I'm not sure if you can hear it. So obviously it's working, it's boiling. And like I said, it's very fast. I'm very shocked by that. It's better than the stove that I have. But let's keep this down to the 3 level setting. I'm going to pause it here, switch with the leftovers from yesterday, and see if it's capable of heating it. And it switched back on for the heating element, so it does. I don't know exactly what the temperature is between each level setting, but anyways, so we'll just continue on with heating my food. So I have the next pot here. So this is a different material pot. This is, I'm not exactly sure. This is actually my wife's pot, but anyways, I'm not exactly sure what the material is, but this is definitely a bigger, thicker material compared to the other pot that I had earlier. So obviously you can hear it frying. So now I have it at the level 3 setting. It's going to get noisy here. So I'm just going to check it out here. And just let it sit for a bit. Obviously this is working very well. You know that it's heating the food as you can hear it. If it's sizzling like this, you know that it's going to heat. It is a very compact design, so this is very good for somebody who's in college. And also, you could probably use this if you had like a family dinner. If you had like a hot pot or something, you could put your soup in here and then just basically fry it up. or if you could have like an activity with your family, you could keep this with a frying pan and fry meat and stuff, and then just kind of do like your own family barbecue or saute pan kind of meal. The only thing is there are no barriers here, so there is nothing that's going to protect you from touching it. Obviously, you don't want to put your hand. It is getting warmer here now. Definitely, it's very hot, so you don't want to touch the surfaces on the side. Definitely very hot in the back too. I mean, it's hot. You know, if it's hot to touch, but it's not really scalding hot where you'll get burned. So that is another part of caution that you need to take care of. And I'm going to continue this, and then I'm going to complete it and see where I'm at once I'm done. All right, so it's pretty much done. I'm going to turn it off, see, make sure that it does turn off. So counterclockwise, it does feel as though you should be able to go both ways, but you can't. You have to go one way. So there it is. It's pretty much completed. And it's just a simple salad. It is good to keep something underneath. As you can see, there's splashes of oil coming out, so you want to keep it underneath or something to make it so that your surface is clear of any waste. So it is just a salad today. I am trying to be healthier, and obviously this is perfectly good. And it's very hot. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it is steaming. So that is very good. Let's see, I'm getting hungry as I'm on a diet, and really the smell of food really makes me hungry. So that's that. Very easy, simple, completed food with this pot. Not sponsored by them. I told them that if this thing is horrible, I will be honest. But it seems like it is a very good design. It is very lightweight, so I'm not exactly sure what the durability will be. As you can see, oops, sorry, I just whacked the camera there, but the durability, I can't guarantee it because it is my first use and I'm not exactly sure. Literally, I just took it out of the box. You guys saw it with me. But durability wise, I'm not sure how long it'll last, but if you are a college student who only needs it for a year or something like that, I would suggest trying to go for this. If you don't have the ability to cook, it's always better to eat something from home. As I know, when I was younger, I was renting a room and I had no ability to cook at all. If I had something like this, definitely this would make things a lot better for me. But also, I mean, the cleanup for this material, if you guys are curious about that, it should be very simple. I mean, the material, the paint surface, I'm going to put this pot right here, but the paint surface or the material, as I was saying, it's kind of a matte finish. So it is very simple to clean. It's just simple paper towel, not even wet, but as you can see, it just kind of clears off. The surface of this thing is extremely hot, so always be cautious of that. Other than that, I mean, like I said, I don't even know how it's pronounced, but I guess it's pronounced Cusimax or something. Cusimax, there's the logo there. It is very good. Yeah, I can't really say anything bad about it other than the 3-prong plug. Since I'm done here, I'm gonna plug it and show you guys that it was a 2-prong. So it is a 2-prong plug. The only thing that I wish that it was a 3-prong. And the only other thing, again, I can't say how long it will last, but it is very simple, very lightweight, very small. It's probably, I don't know, maybe 10 inches or so about there, something like that. Maybe about 7 inches this way, maybe. So very compact design, and they also sell this in a dual stove design. I mean, practicality for me, if I was single and living on a very small area, I would probably choose this design versus the dual design, only because of the space. But I mean, you could always choose if you're camping or whatever. This may be a good thing to have. If you have an RV or something, you don't have a stove in your RV, this may be something good to have, something to look at. And like I said, if you have some cooking activities that you want to do with your family, your friends, whatever, you want to cook in an area where you normally can't cook, like maybe in the living room or whatever, you can put this on a table underneath. The underneath of this thing, it's actually not hot at all. I do feel the heat underneath the device, but the actual surface of this thing is not hot. I mean, I'm talking about the paper here, so it's not hot. So you can actually leave this on your tabletop and you probably won't do any damage to the bottom surface. So again, so this is the single hot plate Cusimax, and thank you for the person who reached out to me. If you guys have any questions, I can do my best to answer it. And if you have any comments, leave them down below. And like I said, I'll leave a link to in the description for this device. And if you guys, like I said, anything, just leave it down below. See you guys next time. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks.